give it a 10.
You give this a 10? Like, you can't get better than this as far as a drink goes. Like, you can, I guess this is it. So if you were to
Only
go...
because it was my idea to mix it.
Right, so if you were to go somewhere else and drink something that's even better, it's impossible. Like, it could be a Mai Tai, but no, this is a 10 right here. All right, guys, food review time. We are here in outside of Synergy, little gym you may have heard of called Synergy, just outside of Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. We just measured the temperature out here. It's 119 degrees back here on the blacktop. Pretty hot. We're here with Christy, one of our newest coaches. Say hi, Christy.
Hey.
Hi to all your fans. Midwestern girl.
Chicago.
Chicago girl. We're not reviewing Chicago pizza, not reviewing any Chicago food at all. In fact, we're not reviewing food at all today. We are reviewing, I think, our first ever review on a drink, specifically water, which you wouldn't think you could review. Are you a water fan in general, would you say?
I love flavored water.
Flavor water, you're like me.
Or really, really cold ice water.
Are you one of those people that would claim you can tell the difference between different waters? Like if I were to give you Aquafina and Dasani, like you can taste different water?
Nah, not a chance.
Me either. In fact, I think all those people are full of it. I don't believe them. I think it's a very dishonest thing when people say it. Water is a 5-1. Everybody knows that. You always give water a 5-1. It's just, it doesn't have a taste, so it's just neutral. Slightly more than over 5 because you have to have it to live. One of the essential elements of life, water. You thought I was going to say carbon, but no, water. It's a teacher joke. For you kids at home, teacher joke, carbon, the building blocks of life. Chris is also a teacher.
Right.
So today we are reviewing something a lot of our members have been talking about. We've been doing a little pieces on supplements and talking about protein. And today we're going to review water, these new products that specifically have protein added to them. So I think a couple of these have been out a while, but the two sort of leading options out there seem to be this Protein 2O, and you've had this before.
I have.
We're trying not to let that skew.
Biased,
Little bias. We're trying not to let that skew. And then Gatorade has a new product. This is a Gatorade Zero product with protein. Here's the cool thing on both of these products. No macros to speak of at all except water and protein. So I don't know if you can see the nutrition facts on these, but 60 calories, 70 calories. Now the Protein 2O, I'm going to give the name like a 2-3. Like it's not a good name. I feel like the marketing department could have come up a little better than Protein 2O.
Yeah, what is that?
I mean, it doesn't end in H. They're trying to do this play on H2O,
Yeah.
but it ends in an N, so it makes 0 sense. Do better on that, maybe. But this has 15 grams of protein in it. The Gatorade water only has 10. Now, maybe that's going to affect the taste. I'm expecting it to have a little bit of a kind of a thick water taste because it's just got protein dissolved in there. Both of these have whey protein, actually. It's some sort of a whey protein powder, I'm assuming, dissolved into this. We'll see if we can tell the difference. Now, we're going to do this as a blind taste test. These are the red flavors. They got like 2 or 3 flavors. We're going to go with blue. I've already put the blue in the cups. And the cups are labeled on the bottom so we can't see them. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to do a blind taste test so we actually just see which one we prefer first before we rate them. So we're going to try to keep it really fair and unbiased. So, Chrissy, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn my back. And you're going to mix up the cups.
Okay.
And then when you're going to turn your back, I'll mix them up again so we have no idea which are which. Sound
Okay,
good?
So I'm doing yours first?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
By the way, hot girl summer full effect. That's why it's blinging. We got the tan is popping, chest hair flowing. What do you act like you're not a part of this? Blades
I just missed the memo.
popping. You just missed the
I
memo.
just
Yeah,
missed
that's okay. Maybe next time. This is all summer. Hot Atlanta all summer long. Turn your back. We'll do another remix again. Another remix. You don't know which is which. Oh, it's going crazy. Going crazy. Okay. Okay. All right. Hot girl summer. Gatorade, water, taste test, protein, all this. Water, essential element. Here we go. We're going to go first cup up first. Let's go with this. It's the lighter colored one of the two, it
Cheers.
seems to be. Cheers. One drink. Everybody knows the rules. It's cold. I kept it in the fridge first, which is good. Got a little kick to it. It is a little thick, chalky water like we expected, but this one has a little bite. Little,
Reminds me of like a popsicle. Like a
it
bomb pop.
does. That's
Bomb pop.
It is like that. You're exactly right. I'm not a popsicle fan, but it is like that. In fact, I bet you could put a popsicle stick and freeze these, and you could have a popsicle, a protein pop.
Protein pop.
Maybe we should just invent that. Did we just invent that? Jury's out. We don't know. Okay, I got my first one. Second one. Let's go second cup.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Blue raspberry flavor. Oh, now I think I already know which one it says.
I know.
Off the bat,
Uh-huh,
you know.
It tastes just like.
It does. It has like that distinct thing. They figured it out. They kept their flavors true. It's obvious. Yeah, this is the Gatorade.
It is.
Yeah.
It's tart.
It's tart. It has that blue raspberry Gatorade flavor that we all know so well. So they kept this flavor on point. I would say the flavor is exactly like the blue Gatorade.
It's not as chalky either.
Not as chalky, no. One drink, everybody knows the rules. And maybe it's not as chalky because it's less protein, 10 versus 5. All right, guest always goes first. Which would you say you prefer, first of all, between the two?
I gotta go with Gatorade.
You gotta go with Gatorade?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do one more here, one more. This one feels more hydrating to me, though. I don't know why that is. I'm gonna go with the Protein 2.0, actually. I think I prefer the taste of that one. They're both good. I'll say for me, I'm not a big bottled water drinker. I don't just sit around all day like finding waters and drinking them. But if you're going to do that, or maybe you drink a Gatorade or something like that, why not get 10 or 15 grams of protein with it? I think that's a cool concept. I'm not against that. Now, I forget what these cost. They're probably not super cheap, but if it's something you want to grab at the gas station on the run, I think they're probably a couple bucks, something like that. I don't know. I think I would do it. I would choose this over regular bottled water, I think. So let's go with the Gatorade first. Your favorite. I think it's my least favorite of the two. What would you rate it?
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
I give it a 7.
7 flat? Amateur score, that's fine. 7 flat. I'm going to give the Gatorade a 7.2. I thought it was pretty good. I like Gatorade in general. I think Gatorade's around the high 6s, low 7s for me in general. No sugar, so that's good. And then on your second one, the Protein 2.0, you like it less.
A little less. 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Do we have to have a score?
5.5?
You're a teacher. It's not like this is a D or a C. What are we looking at here? That's too different.
5.5.
5.5. 5.5. All right, she's going 5.5. I'm gonna go 7.6 on the Protein 2.0. I like it slightly more than the Gatorade. It's also got slightly more protein in it, so for me that's more bang for your buck. And I really like it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I really like it. I think I could sit around all day by the pool, chest hair flowing, shades rocking, tan popping, hot girl summer. I could sip on these all day. Feel like I'm not just like destroying myself and making myself hit my macros. I'm not gonna wake up the next morning looking and feeling disgusting. I think I would drink it. I like it. So that is our review. Gatorade. Both got good scores. Both slightly over the 5 mark, which is a good score, and better than water. You would say you would like that better than plain water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
take it.
It's a win, guys. If you've got the money, you've got the macros, want to get some extra macros in, I think go for these products. I think you can't go wrong with either one. They're both excellent. So
Concept for sure.
that's a review. Chest hair, hot pink, shades, tan, boom. Thank you.
Ooh,
Christy is
it's good. Mixed
outtakes here.
them.
Christy just makes the two together.
They're really good.
They're
together.
really good?
Yeah. You mix yours?
I think we've just decided if you mix the two together, now this is going to get crazy because you got to buy like a case of each, I guess, and mix them. They're even better.
I give it a 10.
You give this a 10? Like, you can't get better than this as far as a drink goes. Like, you can, exactly, this is it. So if you were to
Only
go,
because it was my idea to mix
right,
it.
so if you were to go somewhere else and drink something that's even better, it's impossible. Like, it could be a Mai Tai, but no, this is a 10 right here. Well, there you go, guys. Mix the two together. It's a win all the way around.